Welcome back to Albums Born Today, where we delve into the history behind albums celebrating their release. It's April 10th, 2024. Let's explore what the past has in store for us today. Elton John is the second studio album by British singer-songwriter Elton John, released on April 10th, 1970. Prior to the release of his self-titled second album, Elton John had been performing and recording music for several years. His debut album, Empty Sky, released in 1969, failed to gain significant attention, but it established him as a promising talent in the music industry. Elton John's partnership with lyricist Bernie Taupin was already firmly established by the time of his second album. Taupin's poetic and often deeply personal lyrics perfectly complemented John's musical compositions, creating a unique and compelling artistic synergy. Elton John was recorded at Trident Studios in London in January 1970. The album was produced by Gus Dudgeon, who would become a frequent collaborator with John throughout his career. The recording process was relatively quick, with sessions lasting just over 2 weeks. Elton John showcases the eclectic range of influences that would become hallmarks of Elton John's musical style. The album incorporates elements of rock, pop, blues, and gospel, with John's dynamic piano playing and emotive vocals at the forefront. Lyrically, the songs on the album explore a variety of themes, including love, loneliness, and the human condition. Elton John produced several hit singles, including Your Song and Border Song. Your Song, in particular, became a breakout hit for John, reaching the top 10 on both the UK Singles Chart and the Billboard Hot 100 chart in the United States. The success of the album and its singles helped establish Elton John as a bona fide superstar. Elton John is regarded as a classic of the singer-songwriter genre and a landmark album in Elton John's discography. Its enduring popularity has ensured its place in music history, and many of its songs remain staples of John's live performances to this day. Even in the Quietest Moments is the fifth studio album by the British progressive rock band Supertramp, released on April 10, 1977. Prior to Even in the Quietest Moments, Supertramp had achieved considerable success with their albums Crime of the Century and Crisis. What Crisis? The album was recorded at the Caribou Ranch Studio in Colorado, USA, which was known for its state-of-the-art recording facilities and remote location in the Rocky Mountains. The band members, including co-founders Rick Davies and Roger Hodgson, worked closely together to write and record the songs for the album. Even in the Quietest Moments continues Supertramp's exploration of complex musical arrangements and introspective lyrics. The album features a mix of lushly orchestrated ballads and more upbeat, rock-oriented tracks, showcasing the band's versatility and musical craftsmanship. Lyrically, the songs on the album touch on themes of love, longing, and introspection, with a particular focus on personal and emotional experiences. The album produced 2 hit singles, Give a Little Bit and the title track, Even in the Quietest Moments. Give a Little Bit became one of Supertramp's most enduring hits, reaching the top 20 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in the United States. The album's commercial success solidified Supertramp's status as one of the leading bands of the progressive rock era and helped establish their enduring legacy in the world of rock music. Over the years, Even in the Quietest Moments has continued to be regarded as one of Supertramp's finest albums and a classic of the progressive rock genre. Its memorable songs, sophisticated arrangements, and introspective themes have resonated with audiences around the world, ensuring its place in music history for generations to come. Faith is the third studio album by the English rock band The Cure, released in 1981. Before Faith, The Cure had released 2 albums, 3 Imaginary Boys and 17 Seconds. These albums established the band's early post-punk sound characterized by minimalist instrumentation and introspective lyrics. Faith was recorded at Morgan Studios in London, England, during the latter part of 1980. The album was produced by Mike Hedges, who had worked with the band on their previous album, 17 Seconds. The recording process was relatively quick, with the band aiming to capture a cohesive and atmospheric sound. Faith continues The Cure's exploration of dark and atmospheric music, with a focus on minimalist arrangements, haunting melodies, and introspective lyrics. The album features a mix of gloomy and atmospheric tracks, showcasing frontman Robert Smith's distinctive vocals and poetic songwriting. Lyrically, the songs on the album explore themes of existentialism, disillusionment, and despair. The album's cover art, designed by former band member Pearl Thompson, features a desolate landscape with a lone tree against a gray sky. The image reflects the album's somber and introspective themes, setting the tone for the music contained within. The album was a commercial success, reaching number 14 on the UK Albums Chart. While not as commercially successful as some of The Cure's later albums, Faith remains a fan favorite and a critical milestone in the band's discography. Blackout is the 8th studio album by the German rock band Scorpions, released in 1982. Before Blackout, Scorpions had already gained international recognition with albums like Love Drive and Animal Magnetism. The recording of Blackout was marked by significant challenges, particularly for guitarist Rudolf Schenker, who was dealing with personal issues at the time. Schenker's struggles led to tensions within the band, but they ultimately persevered to create the album. Blackout was recorded at Dirk Studios in Stammeln, Germany, and produced by Dieter Dierks, who had worked with the band on several previous albums. Despite the challenges they faced, the band members poured their energy into the recording process, resulting in a powerful and dynamic album. Blackout features a mix of hard-hitting rockers and melodic ballads, showcasing Scorpions' versatility as songwriters and musicians. The album's title track, Blackout, became one of the band's signature songs, with its driving rhythm and powerful guitar riffs. Lyrically, the songs on the album explore themes of love, desire, and personal struggle. Blackout was a commercial success, reaching number 10 on the Billboard 200 chart in the United States. The album produced several hit singles, including No One Like You and Can't Live Without You, which helped solidify Scorpions' reputation as one of the leading bands in the hard rock and heavy metal genres. Blackout received positive reviews from critics upon its release, with many praising its energetic performances, catchy melodies, and powerful production. Over the years, Blackout has continued to be celebrated by fans and critics alike as a seminal album in Scorpions' discography. Its anthemic songs and dynamic performances have influenced generations of rock and metal musicians, ensuring its enduring legacy in the world of hard rock and heavy metal. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Feel free to leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. Keep the music alive, and we'll see you in the next video.